Welcome. Today we're diving into a topic that every Android developer encounters: Kotlin Coroutines versus Flow. If you've ever wondered when to use one over the other, you're not alone. Many developers use both, but few truly understand the best scenarios for each. This video will break down the differences, provide clear examples, and help you confidently choose the right tool for your next project. Let's start by setting the stage and understanding why this distinction matters in modern Android development. If you found yourself writing suspend fun everywhere or using Flow without being entirely sure why, you're not alone. Many developers feel uncertain about when to use coroutines and when to use Flow. This uncertainty can lead to inefficient code or missed opportunities for cleaner, more maintainable solutions. In this video, we'll address these common doubts and provide a mental model that will help you make the right choice every time. Start with a simple mental model that you can remember. Use coroutines when you expect a single result eventually, and use Flow when you expect a stream of results over time. This one-liner is powerful and can guide your decisions in most cases, but as with all things in software, the real craft lies in the nuance. We'll explore these nuances throughout the video, but keep this model in mind as your foundation. Kotlin coroutines are a means of structured concurrency. They allow you to write asynchronous code that reads like synchronous code, making your logic easier to follow and maintain. With coroutines, you can perform tasks like network requests or database operations without blocking threads. This leads to more efficient and responsive applications. Coroutines are especially useful when you need to fetch a single piece of data, such as an API response or a database write result. Imagine you need to fetch a user profile from an API. With coroutines, you can write a suspend function that makes the network call and returns the result. The code is clean, readable, and doesn't block the main thread. This is the ideal use case for coroutines: one definitive piece of data fetched one time. Whether it's an API response or a database operation, coroutines shine in these scenarios. And when should you reach for coroutines? Use them whenever you need to handle a single, definitive result. This could be an API call, a database write, or any operation where you expect one outcome. Coroutines make your code more maintainable and efficient by avoiding thread blocking and keeping your logic straightforward. They're perfect for tasks that complete once and return a result. Now let's talk about Flow. Flow is designed for handling streams of data that are emitted over time. Think of Flow as a way to represent a sequence of values, such as updates from a database, user input events, or network responses that arrive in batches. Flow is powerful when you need to react to changes or process multiple results as they come in. Suppose you want to observe changes in a user's profile over time or listen to a stream of search results as the user types. Flow lets you handle these scenarios elegantly. You can collect values as they are emitted and update your UI or logic accordingly. This makes Flow ideal for use cases where data changes frequently or arrives in batches. Reach for Flow when you need to handle multiple results over time. This could be a stream of database updates, a sequence of user actions, or any scenario where data is emitted in batches. Flow helps you manage these streams efficiently, making your code more reactive and responsive to changes. The core difference between coroutines and Flow is simple. Coroutines are for single results, while Flow is for streams of results. This distinction is crucial for writing efficient and maintainable code. By understanding this, you can avoid common pitfalls and choose the right tool for each task. Coroutines bring structured concurrency to your codebase. This means you can manage the lifecycle of asynchronous tasks more easily, ensuring that resources are cleaned up properly and errors are handled gracefully. Structured concurrency leads to safer, more predictable code, especially in complex applications. Flow is inspired by reactive programming principles. It allows you to process streams of data reactively, responding to each new value as it arrives. This makes Flow a great fit for scenarios where you need to handle continuous updates or events, such as live data feeds or user interactions. Let's look at a practical example. Suppose you need to fetch a user's profile from a remote server. With coroutines, you can write a suspend function that makes the network request and returns the result. The code is straightforward and easy to understand, making it ideal for one-off operations. Now imagine you want to display search results as the user types. Each keystroke triggers a new search and results arrive in batches. Flow is perfect for this scenario. You can collect the results as they come in and update the UI in real time, providing a smooth and responsive user experience. One of the biggest advantages of coroutines is their simplicity. You can write asynchronous code that looks and behaves like synchronous code. This reduces complexity and makes your logic easier to follow. Coroutines are powerful tools for handling one-off tasks efficiently. Flow shines when dealing with complex data streams. Whether you're processing user input, handling live updates, or reacting to events, Flow provides the tools you need to manage these scenarios effectively. Its reactive nature makes it ideal for modern, interactive applications. Choosing between coroutines and flow doesn't have to be hard. Remember the mental model: single result, use coroutines; multiple results over time, use flow. This simple guideline will help you make the right choice in most situations, leading to cleaner and more maintainable code. Performance is always a concern in app development. Coroutines are lightweight and efficient for one-off tasks, while flow is optimized for handling streams without overwhelming your app. By choosing the right tool, you can ensure your app remains fast and responsive. Both coroutines and flow provide robust error handling mechanisms. With coroutines, you can use try-catch blocks to manage exceptions. Flow offers operators like catch and onEach to handle errors gracefully within streams. Understanding these tools helps you build resilient applications. Testing coroutine-based code is straightforward. You can use libraries like Kotlin Coroutines test to simulate coroutine execution and verify results. This makes it easier to write reliable tests and ensure your code behaves as expected. Testing flow is also well supported. You can use test collectors and libraries like Turbine to collect and assert emitted values. This ensures your streams behave correctly and handle edge cases gracefully. In real-world apps, coroutines are commonly used for network requests, database operations, and any task where you expect a single result. Their simplicity and efficiency make them a go-to solution for many developers. Flow is widely used for observing database changes, handling user input, and processing streams of data. Its reactive nature makes it perfect for scenarios where data changes over time and you need to react accordingly. In using coroutines, follow best practices like keeping your suspend functions small and focused, handling exceptions properly, and avoiding unnecessary thread switching. These habits lead to more maintainable and efficient code. For flow, use operators like map, filter, and debunce to process streams efficiently. Always collect flows in the appropriate lifecycle scope to avoid memory leaks and ensure your app remains responsive. You don't have to choose just one. Coroutines and flow work seamlessly together. You can use coroutines to launch flows, collect results, and handle one-off tasks within a stream. This flexibility allows you to build powerful, reactive applications. While coroutines are powerful, they're not ideal for handling streams of data. If you need to process multiple results over time, using coroutines alone can lead to complex and hard-to-maintain code. That's where flow comes in. Flow is great for streams, but it can be overkill for simple, one-off tasks. If you only need a single result, using flow adds unnecessary complexity. In these cases, stick with coroutines for simplicity and efficiency. If you're migrating legacy code, start by identifying areas where you need single results versus streams. Replace callback-based code with coroutines for one-off tasks and introduce flow for streams. This approach leads to cleaner, more modern code. Many industry leaders and experienced developers advocate for understanding the distinction between coroutines and flow. Their insights can help you avoid common mistakes and adopt best practices more quickly. There are plenty of resources available to help you master coroutines and flow. From official documentation to community tutorials and articles, investing time in learning these tools will pay off in your development career. Mastering coroutines and flow can open doors to new opportunities. As more companies adopt modern Android development practices, your expertise in these tools will set you apart and help you grow your career. Let's recap the key points. Use coroutines for single results and flow for streams of data. Both tools have their strengths and are designed to solve different problems. By understanding when to use each, you can write cleaner, more efficient, and more maintainable code. Here are some practical tips. Always start with the simplest solution. If you only need one result, use coroutines. If your data changes over time, use flow. Don't overcomplicate your code by using flow for everything. Choose the right tool for the job. Be aware of common pitfalls, such as using flow for simple tasks or coroutines for streams. Misusing these tools can lead to unnecessary complexity and bugs. Stick to the mental model and best practices to keep your codebase healthy. Kotlin and Android development are constantly evolving. Stay updated with the latest features and improvements in coroutines and flow. This will help you write better code and take advantage of new capabilities as they become available. Don't hesitate to seek help from the developer community. Forums, chat groups, and open source projects are great places to ask questions, share experiences, and learn from others. Collaboration accelerates learning and problem solving. Always refer to the official documentation for coroutines and flow. It contains the most up-to-date information, best practices, and examples. Good documentation is your best friend when learning and troubleshooting. The best way to master coroutines and flow is through hands-on practice. Build small projects, experiment with different scenarios, and learn from your mistakes. Practical experience will deepen your understanding and boost your confidence. Seek feedback from peers and mentors. Code reviews and discussions can reveal new insights and help you improve your approach. Continuous improvement is key to becoming a better developer. Learning new tools can be challenging, but staying motivated is important. Set small goals, celebrate your progress, and remember that every developer faces challenges. Persistence will pay off as you master coroutines and flow. Start applying what you've learned in your projects. Whether you're building a new app or refactoring existing code, use coroutines and flow where appropriate. Real-world application will reinforce your skills and lead to better results. As you continue your journey in Android development, keep exploring new tools and techniques. Coroutines and flow are just the beginning. Staying curious and open to learning will help you stay ahead in this fast-evolving field. To wrap up, remember that both coroutines and flow are essential tools in your Android development toolkit. By understanding their strengths and knowing when to use each, you'll write better code and build more robust applications. Keep practicing, stay updated, and enjoy your journey as a modern Android developer. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has clarified the differences between Kotlin Coroutines and flow and given you the confidence to choose the right tool for your next project. Happy coding!